Hello everyone and welcome to the Ahdurin region. I'm your host Ahdurin himself, noticing that my mic was probably peaking just then. Oh well. I hope you guys are doing well today. We're back with another episode of the Ace Attorney Justice for All series. Check out all the links in the description below, including playlists to the previous episodes if you haven't already. Try to get back into the groove of things as we get started with the second game. I don't know squat. That's the Phoenix Wright motto, but that's like literally what's happened here. So we're just gonna like roll into it. Let's go. Writing on the ground. Gumshoe, take it away.
We first looked into the handwriting, sir. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped underneath the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand.
Again, I can't find Gumshoe's voice. I don't know why. Maybe I haven't listened to it for a while, so maybe that's it. I need a Rolodex of voices. Because my voices never stay consistent. And as a guy who does, like, DMing for Dungeons & Dragons-like stuff, I feel like I should get that. Anyway, you don't need to hear about all that.
Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion.
Everyone's Americanized all of a sudden, what?
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Let's, let's do this. Writing on the ground. We first looked into the handwriting. Gotcha. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand?
This is why amateurs are amateur.
This is not your voice. Come on.
Dick Gumshoe here.
Loud voices. Alright, I'll figure it out.
We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. Sir, yes, sir.
Something like that.
I believe it's time to get back to the real point.
Agreed, Your Honor. So, what was the result of the investigation?
Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm. Well, that's great. So, in the end, you couldn't confirm it.
Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. I've never heard that before.
Me neither.
Alright.
I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir.
Okay, so I made it up. Anyway.
Next we check the victim's pointer finger. His pointer finger.
You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces.
Ah, hey, don't tell me it bothers you.
Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me.
No.
In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct?
Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand. And the results?
Well, we found that there was sand. Sure. Makes sense. And what does that prove?
Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger.
Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail.
I guess he's right.
And there's more. Here's the next part of the dialogue. There was also scratches on his skin caused by him writing on the ground.
Scratches on his skin?
Yep. You can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific-sounding name.
A microscope?
Yeah, that's it. We used one of those, and that's how we found them.
I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. I apparently lost my memory and I know what it is. Come on. Come on, Gumshoe. Wrote the name with his right hand. Alright, sure. Are you absolutely sure?
I believe in the power of science.
I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter it. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. The name was definitely written by the victim.
Don't you think that it would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote the message with his right hand, think that would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present?
Present? What about it? Speaking of present, let's present. What's up to the glove? Birthday glove from the victim. It was custom made. Look into it. Isn't this... Now, I'm not the best with baseball. Baseball is not the sport that I know the most of. But normally, if I'm not mistaken, you have your glove on the non-dominant hand, right? Like if you're a right-handed thrower, you have the glove on your left hand, and vice versa. If you're a left-handed thrower, you have the glove on your right hand. This is a right-handed glove, right? Because if you don't... Something about this is odd, and I'm gonna go with this. Though I need to find the right... This game, maybe not as bad as it used to be, because... Not bad necessarily, particular. But I know that specific statements are needed to specifically present stuff. Let's see this. Music has stopped. That's usually a good sign. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this.
That's a glove, right?
Could you tell the court what is special about this glove?
What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. And that's about it.
Yes, it's really yellow, but that's only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special.
What would that be?
It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person.
Left-handed? Well, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand.
That is why it had to be custom-made. Never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale. Have you?
Well, no.
So, Detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again?
That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Wait a second.
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
Ah!
Object.
Overruled.
Oh, whose voice that was?
Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
Alright, let's break it down, everyone. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn here. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Also, there's the fact that he spelled it wrong, and I highly doubt you're misspelling your girlfriend's name. But alright, you get the gist.
Order! Order! If you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is...
No, it's not possible.
Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
the evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No! All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again.
Seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
Your Honor? Thank you, sir.
See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. That's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
You joking? I'm more than ready to retire, also I don't know who I am. That's fine.
I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird...
No, not yet.
Threat. Pain.
I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What? Next witness. There's more?
And what did this witness...
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck? What? Payne. Huh? My man, what?
Order! Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterwards, we will hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. Yeah, normally court cases take many episodes. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here.
Court is adjourned for recess.
To be continued. We are in the shorter side of an episode, so let's continue it. That's new save music. We'll take advantage of that.
September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Amnesia? can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
No. No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. I am a lawyer that wants to retire, not a football player. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay. Really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. A la Cortez. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright? What a weird name.
This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help.
This is a business card?
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
Okay. There's some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell number.
Cool. Business card added to the court record. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Oh. Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important.
Okay, Roger.
Doing a flashback?
It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin.
Oh. Cool.
All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
Okay.
We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where's the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Oh, to me? Is the phone in my pocket? You mean, this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know, but my eyes lit up. Ah, you were here all along.
You're so mean. I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. When I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
Ah, who the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too?
Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you, Maya.
I need more female voices. It's stunning me.
So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super-important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing that you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this, a list? Got 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kinda tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good? As in?
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Sure, I believe in this. Is this Maya's voice? I think this is pretty close. Hopefully I get this. Nick!
Okay, good. I think Maya's voice is one of the few voices I can get down pat. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Well, look at me.
Where'd you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya? Actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is over now. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck.
Because I have all the pieces now. more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah.
September 8th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Alright, let's do this. Maya's back!
Court will now reconvene.
Ugh. Oh gosh, my throat. Bleh.
Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked if the court might be a little lenient on him.
There is no need for a preface. No need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls it the next witness, a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
I'm gonna change your voice. I know we saw him earlier. Hey, spoiler alert if you didn't see all the other episodes and just picked this one randomly. This guy's the bad guy. They do this in the first case. They spoil the bad guy in advance because this is a tutorial case. So because of that, I'm changing the voice because I don't recall and also don't really like the voice I gave initially.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student would not be the truth, but because given civil liberty, evil as me, given the highest grade, I'm merely looking for the prep stop, not unbeatable university. Don't you see I have a rigorous selection of process and never serious talking about walkers? Yes, I understand. Very sorry, I will be more careful from now on. Also, Payne's voice is also modified. But what is he, a human chatterbox?
Ugh. To question him?
Oh. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply.
Glasses? You're wearing glasses.
That's enough. Your name, witness.
Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Oh man.
I forgive you. All right, I suppose I can grace you with the presence of my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Ahem. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am... Anyway, please testify to the court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know you...
What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. Mr. Wellington, what you witness will do, that's probably what I should have done.
Anyway, next time we talk with Mr. Wellington. He sounds like a joy. I'm curious how many people clicked off there. Thanks everyone for listening and watching and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do. Until next time, everyone, take care.